I thought I'd talk to you about something that plays a big part in my life, and that is musical theatre. And particularly the musical theatre group that I belong to, which is called Tops, which is based in Twickenham, although we rehearse in Witton. So, what are the benefits of belonging to a musical theatre group? I joined back in 1988. My first show was 1989, which was Guys and Dolls. And in that time, I have done every show bar one, and that's only because I lost my voice and was not able to do it. This year will be my 30th show, but along with all the main shows, I have also done lots of cabarets and things that have come from it. So, why should you do musical theatre? Let's start off. Number one, you will make long-standing friendships. If you belong to a musical society for a long time, it is very much like a family. I actually met my husband there, and both of my children have come up and done lots of shows. They've made lots of friends, and that's the joy of it, is that there are lots of different age groups within the society. There are lots of different people from different walks of life, so you get to meet all those different people and different ages, and you mix with them and interact with them, and I think it keeps you young at heart, so that's not a bad thing. Musical societies are usually very social people and very friendly, so there are always lots of social events. I know our group has quiz nights and parties, and we have barbecues, so it's a very social thing. So some theatre companies rehearse in pubs and bars, rooms. We used to rehearse in a pub, but we now rehearse in a social club, but with a bar next door. So even during rehearsal time, there is plenty of time to be social and have a drink in the interval or afterwards or before. Thirdly, you've got the fact that it is exercise, because dancing is always involved in shows. I might not be capable of fancy footwork and high lifts. My legs might not get above my shoulders, but I still have to do some moves, so it gets my brain thinking. I've got to follow a sequence, I've got to try and coordinate my hands and my feet, and even if I struggle, it's getting my brain thinking and I'm getting my body moving. And if you are a star dancer and you are capable of doing high lifts and kicks and following complicated steps, then you will become one of the dancing people that every show needs. So it caters for all, but whatever, you do some exercise. Number 4 is singing. Singing is so therapeutic and good for you. When you sing, you release all those happy endorphins. It's great for de-stressing and, getting rid of anxiety. I can go to a rehearsal, I can be tired and fed up and not even particularly want to go, but by the end of my evening, I am smiling and happy, and all of that stress has dissipated and gone away. What more could one want? 5, you're going to laugh. You will laugh a lot. Whether it is because of mistakes made, people falling over, costume malfunctions, moves going wrong words being sung. There's always something funny going on, and if it's not happening on stage, it will be happening backstage in the dressing room or in the rehearsal room. So you will have plenty to laugh about. Number 6, you will learn to work together as a group. Whether it's singing in your harmony groups, so if you're an alto, you're all together, sopranos all together, tenors together, basses together, or whether it's working together as part of the cast, working together behind the scenes, backstage, working together to do the props and produce these wonderful shows. Shows do not go on stage without a lot of hard work and a lot of people working together. Number 7 is confidence. Building confidence and building that self-esteem. I was a very, very shy school child. I was a very, very shy teenager. And I look back on myself now and I probably don't recognise myself. Inwardly, I'm still shy. But what actually happens is that through performing, you gain a confidence. When I first started, I was just part of the ensemble, probably the back row of the ensemble. But as time's gone on, I've gained the confidence to sing solos, to have my character parts. I once played the romantic lead, but I did find out that perhaps wasn't for me. I am far happier and probably much better at being a drunk, or being a very old lady, or playing the role of a woman with a mad laugh, or something that's got a character. I play Madame Thénardier very well, and in our next show I am the office lush. I've had years of practice. New skills. Depending on whether you want to learn new skills, if you couldn't sing and dance, you can learn those skills. Last year our show was Barnum, so some of the cast learned how to juggle, they learned how to do fancy lifts, some of them went and learned how to go swinging in one of those hoops. We had people who learned how to do fire eating, and so a show means that if there are specific skills required, that you might need to learn how to do them. Number 9 is that you will learn about lots of different musical shows or plays, if it happens to be that you belong to a drama group that does plays instead of musicals. And perhaps they are shows and plays that you have never heard of. We did Scarlet Pimpernel. It didn't sell well, but it was a show that I'd never heard of. I hadn't heard of the music, and lots of the cast really enjoyed doing it. Number 10 is that you never know what might come up from doing musical theatre and belonging to a musical theatre group. We were extras in the TV show Cuckoo. We've also sung in the middle of Twickenham Rugby Ground in our red capes, plastic red Macs, for a big rugby game. So you never know what might come from being belonging to a musical theatre group. Number 11 is that you might want to go into it professionally. I have performed alongside lots of people who have perhaps started off doing it as children or teenagers, then they've gone on to do professional training, and they're now on West End stages or performing professionally on cruise ships or whatever else it is they might be doing. And I even know some older people who retrained later on in life and decided they wanted to make a go of it. My husband has performed professionally later in life. My children, one of them is still being and having his musical theatre training, and the other one is singing on a cruise ship as we speak. So there you go, you just never know where it might lead. And why do we do it? We do it because we love it. So, Amdram is fun. Go and join.